everybody. It has been so long since I've seen you. It really has. I have missed you all so very much. It's been a whole year since we've hung out together. I hope everybody has been having a good start to their new year. And of course, Guild Wars Tuesdays is continuing. So it's really pretty cool because not only are we starting a new year, but we are starting a new, to me, adventure. Now, the whole thing about that is I have actually, when I started playing, I started the game, didn't get into it, came back in Path of Fire, didn't even quite get into it, but then started playing with this amazing group of folks regularly. And I'm not sure what it was we actually started in, but I think it was one of the later expansions. Because then I was doing later expansions and never even had done any beginning stuff. But I fixed that. I've gone back and done some of, so we're like in the middle right now, I think, right? Living World Season 3, we've only got 4 in Icebrood Saga after this. So I think I'm in the middle, a bit. Living Worldish wise. Maybe not, I don't know, but we've gotten through a chunk of the story, and now that we've gone back from Janther Wilds again, we need to face all the consequences from killing yet another dragon. Now, we already know the ultimate consequences, but now we need the immediate consequences. Don't do this out of order, folks. If you're big into story, don't do this out of order. Don't do what I did. Actually, one of the number one reasons I never came back to this game was when the Living World, the story became unavailable to me. I was like, well, I don't want to play a game that I can't play the story. So I was never interested in it. But, what the heck, what NPC around me is sitting there going, sitting there trying to tell me I don't know what. That was actually really kind of weird. So when even though I was doing the later expansions, part of the job, when they brought back that you could unlock the Living Worlds seasons, I was right there for that. That's one of the best things ever. I am so glad they did that. So, this is my winter me, folks. So, we have a Quaggan hat. We have white wings right now, not fire wings. And that pretty much matches outside. My entire day was completely locked down because of a massive storm that has everybody locked down. Oh, look! Budgie! Alright, I follow. I was gonna just try to go to where everybody was, but this is one of my guides. This is guide 1. This is the Budgie guide. Oh, we're facing this way. We're going up the stairs. Okay. I actually have trouble recognizing this as my character without flaming wings. I look around on the screen. Where's my character at? Shouldn't she be in the center? Wait a minute. Did she just go in that portal looking thingy? Yes. Sorry, I looked over at chat for a half second. That was my mistake. Chat shall not distract me. There's no one talking there anyway, so all's good. Now we are at a later time slot because I did have a commitment.
If we increase the sympathetic resonance, perhaps the power output.
But hopefully Hikari had a chance to eat dinner with a later time. instead of stealing her dinner time. Uh-oh, maybe not.
I mean, I got up at like noon, so I've had one meal so far.
Okay. I get that and I understand.
Nice weather. For me.
We gotta go back to my hometown. Woo, snowy, snowy. Oh, I actually need to hit continue the story, don't I? Continue, start, get this party started. Alright, I better do that. Look at this. Look at this. All of this stuff is done. All of this stuff is done. Even Heart of Thorns is done. And then, no, not this one. Out of Shadows. There, I just hit continue. Go to Ayers, Steading, and Holbrook. Well, this is gonna be all sad stuff. Okay. They also know, without these amazing guides, I would get completely lost, sidetracked, and not get anywhere. I would get nothing done. And I am not embarrassed to admit that what brought me back into this game was the mounts. The mount system. Jumped on a little raptor and started whooshing everywhere. And then came the budgies.
Plushy budgie.
And a plushy budgie. I mean, really? Can you get better than this? Oh, all the budgies, though, look so amazing. Okay, that really does not look like me. I am having some serious identity crisis with these wings. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's that picture. That was the wrong screenshot key. Shucks, I almost want to go out and try that again. Wait,
We did just start if you really want it.
It's okay. Just making sure everybody moves first. I almost forgot! Look, you can't see me. I blend into the snow. He's good. Ah! That's why things look different, because I accidentally hit the UI key instead of the screenshot key. Oh, speaking of which, when I logged in earlier, I forgot to get my 5 points.
You got someone to talk to over here?
You can rest assured that your legend will be remembered.
Uh-oh. Oh. You know what? Do we need a recap? Let's do a recap.
I know your story. The jungle dragon was stirring, and you carried Glint's egg to safety. I can only imagine your feelings of hope as the Pact rallied against Mordremoth. Your sorrow when they failed. You gathered your hunting party and took the fight to the heart of the jungle. The beloved hunter we celebrate today, Erstagulken, was felled forever. And a revered leader sacrificed himself to help all of Tyria. Despite such great loss and overwhelming odds, You and your friends triumphed over Mordremoth. Today is a day of celebration and of mourning. Tomorrow, you will hunt new prey.
Oh, that's worth it for the cutscenes. Our little movie. Oh wait, can I still talk to her? If I have my UI up. Oh, here we go. Heck yeah, let's
About
let's
Eir's
follow
a
it.
young Norn. Almost as soon as she could walk, she showed the instincts of a hunter. But it wasn't until she was as tall as a shortbow that she met evil for the first time. She came upon Dragonspawn attacking a farm, killing an entire family. The daughter was one of Eir's friends. All by herself, Eir took down 3 of them. She saved an injured kid and even carried him back to Holbrook. That kid grew up to be a great skald. His name is Corvin, and his life testifies to Eir's first legendary deed.
Cool.
Eir had passed Longbow Height when she made her vow. One night, 100 Dragonspawn attacked Holbrook. Jormag's Icebrood were merciless. They brutally killed her friend Silas the Weaver, a crafter like Eir herself. With Silas's blood still upon her, she swore to destroy the Icebrood and all the Elder Dragons. I'll tell you how Destiny's Edge came to be. Eir met the Asura Snaf and Zojja first, here in her homestead. They came to commission a stone carving of Snaf's head. During the sittings in Radasum, they became friends. Then the 3, and
Snaf's
Gorn,
head.
returned to Holbrook together. I'll never forget how they shocked the citizens of Holbrook when they emerged from the Asura Gate. Snaf and Zojja each rode inside enormous golems with the stone heads Eir had sculpted for them. They raided a frigid dragonspawn cave, and a lasting friendship was forged amid the icy shards of bitter combat. Many Icebrood fell that day, but still, Eir failed to kill Jormag's lieutenant. The 3, nay, 4,
Spirits guide
counting
your
Gorn,
hands.
limped back to Holbrook, having lost their golems and their pride. In retaliation, Jormag's lieutenant sent a devastating ice storm onto Holbrook, killing many beloved residents. Newt Whitebear was beside himself with fury and banished Eir until she could defeat the beast. Eir went to Lion's Arch, where she spotted a small guild of criminal pit fighters known as Edge of Steel. The first battle they ever fought together, they fought against each other. In the pit, Eir and her friends, calling themselves Dragonspawn's Destiny, fought Edge of Steel and won. She demanded her prize, that Edge of Steel help with the second assault on the Dragon Lieutenant. The Edge of Steel fighters had to agree. Ritlock Brimstone, Logan Thackeray, and Firstborn Kaith joined Eir's cause. When Eir next entered Holbrook, she was with Destiny's Edge. They went on to destroy the Dragonspawn Lieutenant. It was the first of many important battles they would fight, and win, together.
Okay, none of that actually happened in the game that I somehow missed, right? This is just backstory?
Right, a lot of
Correct.
that happened in an out-of-game novel.
Okay. Sweet, because, you know, a lot of the rest of this game has been in the, oh, you would have learned that before if you actually played that, MJ. just making sure. Alright, that's pretty cool. Oh, introduce myself around. Can I go talk to the little wolf that... Oh. Oh, hey. Wait, does this one advance the story?
Looks like it, yes.
I guess I can only go to that one. I went in here and somebody started talking, but...
There's something over here.
Okay, I gotta find...
Hey, there's a different Frode here.
Oh, read inscription. Mischievous, kind, and careworn. Oh, hi, Snaf.
Where's this fake Frode? Or would this be the original Frode?
inside the lodge. Wolfborn Frode.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
There's more statues inside.
Stop giving me like a talky thing if you're not gonna actually talk to me. Rude. Cliffstrider. Ooh. Here's father.
Legendary. A statue
Such
of an Asur
craftsmanship.
among our legendary
History.
heroes. To air.
That's a pretty cool bed. Looks very warm. Anybody in my part of the country needs that right now. Oh, another statue in the middle of being made. Cannot click.
Yeah, there's a lot more that we'll do in here once we advance the story, but I just
Pair
want
of
to make sure
monuments.
Ah.
about all the things beforehand.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I heard you found an egg belonging to the dragon Glint. What happened to it?
It's safe. I took it to the place where Glint wanted it to go. It has guardians watching over it there.
I'm surprised you didn't destroy it. It does contain a dragon, after all.
A dragon that could be our ally.
what, you act like all I do is kill dragons. I haven't killed every dragon that I've met. Well, I guess at this point I think I have, but...
To my friend, Heir.
Werner daughter.
At this point, technically, you've only killed Zaitan and Mordramoth.
Heirs to go.
Only two? Yeah.
Oh.
Raven sees all, knows all.
Like that friend of air. Okay, he's the one who's been howling. Good school.
Oh.
Okay, he's not the only one howling. Everybody else is howling too. Okay. And a big block of ice. Read inscription? Oh. Oh, it's the same one over there. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Let's move on, I guess. Hello, Knuckle Bear.
Oh.
I know it's Newt, but I don't know why I always think Knuckle when I see it.
You made it. I am awed.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend.
Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself.
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek.
He's not here?
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains. The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormag's minions he comes across.
Sounds like he's working through it in true Bram fashion. Good.
Make yourself at home. Your Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of air can be found in either.
She had him dead to rights, and we all knew it. And what was he going to do? Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And Air wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off the ledge. Well, she wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape, even to his death. She shot him before he hit the ground.
Acorns!
Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
So
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too. Spreading a little air cheer?
Things were getting too serious. Just ensuring they remember the right Air.
Hey, You're that Ritlock Trombone, the Revenant, right?
Close enough. Now why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
Trombone.
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Zojja or Logan? I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Mordremoth's death came with a great toll, for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field and Snaffin Air gone and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
I'm sorry, Ritlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Another guild? Would Air?
She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with Snaff's. Regret gets you nowhere. And Tyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
We could do a lot of good. It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Mordremoth. What would we call it?
Fate's Razor!
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch. I like that.
Can I be in it?
No.
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword.
Not yet, kid.
Commander,
Sorry, we
come
adventure
see
past
this.
your bedtime, girl.
What's going on?
So looking at chat. Yeah.
Welcome home.
This is right at the end after Sheridan Thorns, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we had just finished Guild of Thor.
To Air.
The Living World Season 3, which is after Heart of Thorns.
Yeah.
May we all carry her memory until we join her and the great spirits.
Oh, poor Garm.
What, is that the name of the little kid?
No, Garm is
Rest in
Air's
peace,
wolf.
Air.
Oh.
May the mountains hear her name until the end of time.
To Air.
Is human into... Am I supposed to do anything else in here yet? I don't think so. Oh, such a pretty wolfie.
He was limping and holding one paw up off the ground.
I see.
Legendary.
He's still doing it. Oh. Okay. Agree.
Rox! You and Garm!
Commander, what are you doing here? What did I walk into?
What do you mean? What am I doing here?
A memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Yeah. Nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do
Do I
it.
get to feed the
Rox,
wolfie?
you rest.
Oh, heck
Statue
yeah!
of an Asura,
Care for the
one of our
puppy!
legendary heroes.
You hungry, Garm?
Garm heard food and stood right up.
Yeah. Find something tasty for Garm. Big fat chunk of meat somewhere. Meat. Oh, that's a Garm treat. That's definitely a Garm treat.
There you go, boy. You're home now.
Aww. That looked so much bigger in my hands. He's just wolfing it down too fast. Oh. Yay! Lots of feels at the end of this. Don't let me know that. I'm already gonna have trouble with. Ooh, I didn't read this one.
Heirs to Galkin.
I don't know if you talk to this guy. He's got. I don't know if it works yet.
This guy?
Raven sees all, knows all.
Honor Wolf and be true.
I think most of it comes at a certain point. You get a whole bunch of optionals.
Okay, because definitely not this time. He's just like... Oh, everybody's starting to... Oh. Some are starting to filter this way. That food looks good. I'm just hungry.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordrum. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air Scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's gonna be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he's in the mountains, blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
Come on. Let's get to what we're here for.
Praise Wolf.
Honor however I want.
I'd like to hear a tale of heirs to Galkin's great deeds.
Hear about great deeds? I'll hear about great deeds.
Here's where you've got lots of options.
Right, but does doing an option cut all the rest off, or can I...
It's like a bar you fill.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll totally help wash the baby. Wash the puppy. I will bathe the Garmy.
Who let that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Heir's pet, Garm.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely.
Well, he does kind of have a stink cloud coming off of him.
Oh, so...
Throw the water on him.
Yeah.
He must have heard me. Sorry, Garm.
Fling stinky water on you, you insult him. Oh, dude, that already did like over a third. Oh.
What's Garm doing?
He's looking for her.
You can do ice sculptures. You can talk to these people over here.
I know, I see, and I'm just like... I can examine this sculpture. Talk to people. Channel the spirits of the wild. Alright, what am I gonna...
I am awed by the power of the stone.
You can dance over here.
Air had many of the qualities of Snow Leopard. Her stealth was renowned. You honor her well by carving this statue.
Oh, it just looks like my snow leopard pet. I was like, why am I doing my pet there? Is that this guy? The drums? Is he the dancing one?
Yes.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Such craftsmanship.
That's...
I knew her.
I mean, if that's how you dance, I guess.
It's all so moving.
That's
Bear's monument
horrible!
can come.
Can I please dance like a bear? This is horrible! I do not feel like I am honoring her with this dance. And that really goofy look on my face.
It's not unusual to be Norn like anyone.
Oh my.
Yes.
Okay.
Powerful.
Oh, so many people I could talk to.
Spirits bless this endeavor.
Midwives.
Oh my.
Icebreakers. I could do more statues. Goodness gracious. I want to look and hear them all.
Well, I'm dancing like a bear. I don't think you would have liked this any better.
It's the same dance. It's terrible. I mean, at least the dances we were doing at Janther were... Oh, look at the Sylvari. Okay, what does Hikari do? Better than me? Okay, that seems more air-like. Not Fresh Prince
You're
of Bel
capturing her
Air.
essence quite well.
I mean, it's every day I'm shuffling, so.
Oh, the last ones. I don't want to miss talking to people. Crud. I don't want to make more statues. I don't want to talk to all the people. A midwife, huh? Let's see.
Maybe you can
Yeah,
explain
unfortunately, I
it.
can't remember if
I
you
still
can
don't
keep doing them
understand why they didn't
after
bring Hare's
the
body back for
Barfills
a
or
proper
not.
send-off.
We couldn't risk her turning. Her son Bram took care of her himself. He honored her remains, I assure you.
I thought only Sylvari were vulnerable to Mordremoth's corruption.
No, everyone was vulnerable. Anyone, Sylvari or not, could be attached to one of their blighting trees. The trees create duplicates of people to serve Mordremoth. It was awful.
Legendary.
Your craftsmanship does Air honor. She was a great sculptor, drawing her inspiration and skill from Raven.
Man, I could probably only do one more. Icebreaker.
I'll remember who has stars, just in case it still lets you talk to him.
Yeah, I've got Elder and Icebreaker. But I really wanted to see what's up with this statue, though.
And the Scald gal here.
Ooh, flowers. Go pick flowers. Steal them out of the house?
History.
Well, I'm over here trying out different dances. I need someone to explain to me why this is dance. Looks more like after party.
The idea of dancing exhausted you so much.
Look like you're panting.
I think licking the snow.
There's a flower here.
Oh, is there? Ah, thank you. Oops. Oh, I forgot about holiday stuff.
Okay, so yeah, you can still do all the other stuff, just don't talk to Scald.
Greetings.
So there's this one over here.
They say you were there when Air met her end. What killed her?
Her son.
It was a powerful dragon minion, one of Modremoth's most dangerous. An abomination.
I heard it was the head of the Nightmare Court herself. Is that true?
She didn't deal the killing blow. That was a vicious jungle predator called a Vinetooth.
Yay! I get to make more sculptures.
Bear gives us our ferocity, and Air was loved by Bear. You do her honor and remind us of our gifts from all the spirits.
Who knew I was so artistic?
You know, I've always said she was destined to be the next leader of Holbrook.
I can't believe she's gone forever. She was a powerful ally, and a loyal friend.
And then there was this guy over here. Oh, I didn't notice if there was anyone in the...
Was it quick?
She died in battle. There was no prolonged suffering.
I didn't notice if there was any in here. I didn't see any.
I don't think so.
I can't believe
Oh,
it.
there we
Garm
go.
is alive. Poor creature, though. He must miss Air. He keeps looking around for her.
I'm glad he's safe and sound.
He'll be cared for and honored here in Holbrook for the rest of his life.
I'm thinking of the people that I could click on and had talks.
What have you heard about the
before.
Sylvari? Some folks in Holbrook are demanding we ban them.
I've seen no evidence they're continuing to turn.
But they all had talk emotes, but wouldn't let me talk to them.
To
on
Air!
there.
Yeah.
To Air!
To Air! Can't talk. My art deserves my full attention.
I heard that. I can't talk. My art deserves my whole attention.
Still hear the drum beat and the guy's just standing here now.
I wish I'd met them.
Oh yeah, I read this one, I think. Oh. Didn't read that one. Nor this one. Dragon Render. Oh, I guess I can't. There we go. Oh, wait.
Air's monument will be in good company here.
There's another. Oh, there we go. Garmy.
I am awed by
Wolf
the
chose
power of
Air at a
the
young
stone.
age. You honor her. This spirit recalls the importance of the pack, and you were part of hers.
Man. Oh, now I'm seeing the flowers everywhere. It looks like a weapon right now. I'm gonna bash someone over the head with it. Oh, you can keep leaving more flowers. Heck yeah! I'll leave all the flowers.
I knew her.
Garm is determined to survive and immune to
Such
damage.
craftsmanship.
Alright, I think I've spoken to everybody except coming back around.
Welcome, friend.
Powerful.
Bear stands tall and unwavering.
Spirits bless this endeavor.
Heir's monument will be in good company here.
Alright, yeah, I think I've...
To Heir.
Alright, I think I've gotten everybody.
Yes.
Alright, we've already done all the heir stories. Wait, I thought I was supposed to get choices from one of these people. I never did. Was it the Raven guy? I haven't.
A statue of an Asura
History.
among our legendary heroes. Odd.
Oh, Heir. I will miss you.
Alright. We shall continue on. Except me in public speaking.
Everyone, lend us your ears. The one who killed Zaitan with Heir Stegauken would like to say a few words.
We've all lost people we loved, and the pain of that can be overwhelming. But we can't let the pain stop us from moving forward without them, without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life, the gift that she was. Heir is a part of me, a part of all of us. How do we praise the spirits of the wild for that? By living the rest of our own lives larger, better, bolder. We love, we laugh, we defend our world, and we fight for what's right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders, hunters, heroes all, to Heir!
To Heir. Oh, thank you.
Rest in peace.
To Heir!
May the mountains hear
we
her.
all great
Nicely
warrior
done.
and
To
friend.
Heir.
Her and the great spirits.
Goodbye, Heir.
More optional talking.
Are there more optional speakers?
I'm not sure. She's got a thing over her head that isn't part of the objective.
May the mountains hear her.
If it's the
name
same
till
stuff,
the
or
end
new?
of time.
Oh, thank you,
Okay, it's all the same stories.
Just giving you one last chance to see the recaps if you skipped them earlier.
Yep.
An ocean trench!
Who knew today
Commander,
was going to be all
this
about
just arrived for you.
funeral chats? Read a letter. Ooh.
Oh my.
Timey. Adventure Aid ZK496I.
Heir's monument will be in good company here.
Oh. Here we go.
Looks like I'm off to Rada Novus. Ritlock, care to follow?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox, Ritlock talked me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you. And pass the invitation on to Bram when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
I'm always achieving greatness.
Oh, well, there we are. You know, I think I just remembered that I did not buy any holiday recipes. Oops.
You could always check to see if they're on the vendor in Lion's Arch.
Ooh, that
Maybe.
So this took us through. Oh, just the memorial. That's next is research in Radanovis to go to Adventure Aid. So, I mean, we definitely have time. Well, it is later in the evening. So how does my group feel about continuing on?
We have about 15-20 minutes.
That's time to get to Radasum, right? Totally have time to get there. Alright, so let's click out of the instance, or, oh yeah, run out the door. That feels...
To a true legend.
Whoa.
To my friend. To Heir Stagalkin.
Hi, Frostbite. Jumping out of the ground like that. Whee! Maybe I'll stop at the bank for just a moment.
I love Heir's Wolfgarm. He looks big and mean, but he likes to lick my face whenever I see him.
We were arguing and it just came out. If I beat her, she'll hate me. If I lose, I'll never hear the end of it.
Sounds like disaster brewing. I'll bring a keg and watch.
Whee! That looks like a very much ice bunny.
I've heard Scott
Or crystal bunny. Crystal ice bunny? Icy crystal bunny?
I think it's a branded one, but yeah.
If I stop and really
Crystally or
stare
icy.
at it, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. It does fit in very nicely here.
Make yourself at home.
Oh, wait. That's just the sign.
Are your hunts dissatisfying?
I have to
The
actually go
vigilance
inside.
of your prowess and reforge you
Oh,
into
don't mind my bird.
the elder dragons.
Or, I guess I gotta get closer.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
Oops, well, okay. I have to get all my holiday stuff back on the appropriate character. Alright. Now, quickest way to Radasum, I could just use my Lily of the Elon, or I'm sure there are a billion gates here, so I mean,
You can
There's a
take the
gate
portal to
right here.
Lion's Arch and then the portal to Radasum.
It's like my favorite way to travel now. Port to Lily of the Elan. And use the portal. Oh! Oh, sorry. That's not me yawning. Not at all.
Takes longer, but when I'm going to one of the main cities, I also like going to Old Lion's Arch and running to the portals there.
Oh, yeah? Sum. I don't know why, but it always makes me think of dim sum. And then I get hungry.
I fought for years in the Mist War. I know what it's like. You know nothing.
Hello, Adventure Aid.
We chat to talk, I suppose.
I like that. I am not authorized to answer out loud, and I do not have telepathic abilities. Please proceed. Your safety is relatively assured.
We'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest in gut-wrenching, mind-blowing war. The Mists are too exclusive.
I'll just wait till if everybody needed to talk.
Yeah, I'm not even in the zone yet.
Your
You've
doppelganger
been in
is
there
here
for about a minute, but
yeah.
I fought
But
for
she hadn't
years in the
moved,
Mist War.
which means
I know what it's like. You know nothing.
Alright, should be good.
all right. I saw everybody move. Oh. Sentry Golem was laying down on the job. Okay, is it dancing?
One second, please.
Security breach detected.
Golem, what are you doing?
Responding with full force.
No, this is not happening! Stop! Halt! Cease! Desist! Oh, my poor baby. It'll take me months to repair you now.
Yeah, well, sorry. Not gonna let it slap me around. Oh, he's just gonna sit in the corner crying? Okay.
Little hobbly timey coming over.
Timey! Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. All this crunchy old tech's been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of Char expletives to track him down.
City of the future, my tail.
It's good to see you. I was so happy when I saw your mission was a success. But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news, too. Ritlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are! Someone has to be the brains. Haha, kidding. In all seriousness, though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great! It's fantastic. Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you describe. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially...
Hello, progeny.
The one who just heard.
Counselor Flunt, how lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I wouldn't dream of hiding something from you, Counselor.
He sounded like he belonged on the dark side.
I'm totally hiding something from him.
Yeah, we figured.
Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
Alright, so there are 2 possible achievements here. One for doing it all right, and one for doing it wrong.
So I'll get 1 achievement either way.
I think so, probably.
I just have the achievement eligibility. Ain't got time for this.
Oh, this might be
Defeat the
one of
sentry
those...
golems.
I do not see MJ having the achievement eligibility.
I don't seem to.
It's a return to, isn't it?
I don't know. It might be one of the annoying ones that you can't get the first time through.
Yeah, there's a lot of return to.
Alright, well, I guess it doesn't matter to me. Attempt to solve the puzzle or skip the puzzle. Okay.
Unidentified user. Security.
And Flunt is
activated.
voiced by Steve Bloom, so yeah, you know him, his voice has many different things.
Enter passcode. Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now. Enter passcode. Phase 2 complete. Enter passcode. Interact with the console only if you are an approved user.
Guess we're getting the second achievement.
Oh, must be love.
More like marriage. Ow!
System reset.
Oh, they do it again.
It's letting me do it again.
Enter passcode. Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now. Enter passcode. Phase 2 complete. Enter passcode. Phase 3 complete. Enter passcode.
That was fast.
Phase 4 complete. Enter passcode. Final phase complete. Passcode accepted. Gate relay 04687 activated.
That's our cue. You cracked the code. Let's go.
Is our little Grandmaster person gonna jump in with us? Go ahead, Timey, you first. Or, oh, okay.
Sorry to put you through that. I need to keep people who may or may not be named Flunt out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the Leyline energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feat of the egg chamber?
Yeah, the Exalted and the Rata Novans shared a ton of information. They must have helped them design their security system.
And then you broke into it.
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it?
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all
Floaty
over
gold
Tarir?
people.
Back to the Leyline map. So this other point is... Huh, that's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Like those?
Exactly. Get 'em.
That sound makes
Fury
my teeth
is
ache.
mine.
Timey, you gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
More incoming. It ain't nap time yet.
That had to hurt.
That's right. Run!
Way to exterminate. Don't worry about their goo. I'll clean that up later. Anyway, this thing is some sort of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it, and it came out different on the other side.
Different?
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Blighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
Fluid from the blighting pods? The things that made horrible Mordrum abominations out of corpses?
So you do remember it?
Timey, do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
I got your back. You first.
Be sure to read the optional.
Up here, if you want to. The option.
Also, not that you necessarily are, but if you're talking, I can't hear you.
No.
Okay.
No, sorry, I had just gotten a text from my son that he got pulled over on the way to work because of an expired inspection. And I had forgotten about it last month. Sorry, just feeling some serious mom guilt here. It's not his car, so... Fiddlesticks. They wouldn't have noticed, but when it changes years, it changes what color it is on your windshield. Dang it. Eavesdropping device activated.
Don't worry about Timey beating us to it. Flunt assures me he has her under his thumb.
Oh, really?
From what I hear, Timey has an advantage. I'd excel if I had Zojja as a mentor too.
Did you see where Timey and that odd crew of hers went?
The humans are all abuzz about some group called the White Mantle. They're so short-sighted.
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes. There's another chart here. That's multiple in one day. How good. I'm going to sneak a look at Timey's equipment. Watch my back. Okay. Stuck out here without her golem? I don't know how she does it.
Timey? Yeah, cute as a bug. If my son were here, I'd introduce them. Imagine the progeny.
As the leader of the Vigil? Oh my, she's quite impressive.
Don't tell him, but I secretly call him Blunt, because he is. Timey got a raw deal on that waypoint device.
I heard Zojja scrambled, drooling. It explains why Timey's out here on her own.
Oh, man. I wonder if Timey's been listening to any of that.
Something over here. I'm not sure what it does.
What are we running to?
No idea.
We were just jumping around.
Yeah.
There was an interact over here. I'm not sure if it does anything.
Up in the chest. I was looking at those as we went by.
Broken, whatever it is up here.
Broken golem or something.
Oh. Certain Tiny Asura is collecting golem parts and tinkering with them. Jaime must be up to something.
Is the start of Scruffy 2.0?
Yeah.
Or Gas 2.0 at this point? I forget.
Oh wait, crud. I don't know. This whole timeline stuff, I'm not good at it.
Well, last I remember, Scruffy had sacrificed himself to get the gate going again.
It's just Timy's friends again.
I was told I'd find the Pact commander here. And
General Almora. No.
General Soulkeeper, this is quite a surprise. What brings you to Radanovis?
you do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After our Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Rytlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
I do too, and I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
What, Rytlock? No. He'd never do that.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the Pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Poobah?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
Never capitulate!
That didn't sound good.
Quick, let's go see what's happening.
Ah. That's only an alarm, no explosion. I'm sure we're totally fine. Everything's fine. Oh. I can't really get down there. That does not seem good for the people down there.
This way.
Oh, I'm supposed to go down and investigate, not just look?
Protect the counselors! Run! It's a crazy Sylvari!
Please, get the dragon man away from me!
Is that another one of your friends?
Oh, hello, Gnak.
What happened?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Did you see that? Flood was so mad, even his fleas jumped ship. Canuck, you're my hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead. We killed...
Oh, it's not the Drungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anise's.
Still hold your billet, eh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Drop me off. Do you mean
Perfect.
like just
I'll grab my
push it
Shining
off
Blade
the edge?
detachment and meet you there.
Ask Canuck more questions, sure.
Ever since that surge of magic, this place has been going funky.
What good has ever come of using an airship?
It's an anomaly. Nova seems to have
It's not
grown
like the
more
last
alert.
ones blew up or
Very
anything.
recently.
Oh, wait.
Our ambient magic readings are high. It must be related.
You think it could be related to the death of the Elder Dragon?
I slept through human history class.
There's that research poacher I told you about.
We know little about the Novans, but we're extracting more and more each day.
Northern
Follow me,
Maguma.
please. Did I remember to turn off that
Such a vocal hole.
fizzle?
Did you make note of that?
I want everything documented, and I mean everything.
My goodness. So, sir, just keep chatting.
We have to sleep eventually. My energy is down to about 10%.
Nothing to report yet.
What?
Creepy magickers.
You're annoying me. Go measure something. When our ancestors were leaving the caverns, a revolutionary crew decided instead to build an underground fortress.
My squad is off to gather information. Use lethal
This way,
force
if you
if
please.
necessary.
Don't jar me or we'll all go boom.
Timing's coincidental, if you know what I mean. Well, yeah. One last thing.
The Novus crew dedicated much of their research to finding
All right, that
defenses
was
against the
everything.
Elder Dragons, Primordus especially, considering it was Primordus and its destroyers that were driving our ancestors out
Are
of their
we?
homes.
We're not
It's
in
logical.
an actual instance, right?
At the moment we are.
We are. Okay.
Sadly, the story
I'm gonna
doesn't
try
end
to
well
get out
for
at
the
some point.
Novans.
So
they were massacred by
They follow
We believe they never
Elmora's
saw it
thing
coming.
and
Let's get underway.
yep, this takes us to the new zone. Well, new to you probably.
Bloodstone Fen. Oh. Ooh, airship.
Commander's destination ahead. Looks like we're in for quite a ride.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
By gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather?
A little weather.
Oh, it's totally fine, you know. last part looked a little... Yeah, dangerous.
All hands! Full reverse!
And yet another airship. That looks a little too big to, Oh my.
On your feet. We survived. Somehow.
Certainly sounding awfully calm for, you know, being in some weird place with funky shards everywhere. Ta-da! All right.
Yeah, so now we are not in an instance anymore, but make sure you get the waypoint. You probably already have it just by coming here, but make sure you have this waypoint before you leave.
This one? Yeah, I've got this one.
Okay.
Woo! Alrighty. Look at that. We did 2 story blurbs. Out of who knows how many, but still in episode 1. But awesome. So we have Blood and Stone next. But that is all we have time for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, a huge thank you to my amazing group, my guides who helped me get through everywhere. Hey, Keone! Welcomes to Bloodstone Fen. Yeah, this is going to be a new place. Well, I mean, I think I've been here before, but we'll see what kind of fun stuff happens next time. Hopefully you all have a better night than my poor son just did, because he was also late to work. Oh dear. But I did shovel out the car for him today, and that took me an hour. So maybe we'll just call it even. I hope everybody has a really good night. I will put a link into chat of today's stream post if you folks want to leave any kind of thoughts, comments. I'd love to hear which living world was your favorite to play. And there we go. Put that right in there. And of course, you can just go to massivelyop.com, go to the Guild Wars section, go to the Stream Team section. Any of those will get you to this post and all the other news that is going on about the game. But don't forget, there are tons of other games. If you missed any of the end of the year stuff, be sure to go back and catch it because it's worth it. Golden Yachties are the best. And we'll be back for more Guild Wars Tuesday next week. But before then, tons of stuff coming up, something every single day. Check out the Stream Team calendar right on the site. And thank you again for all your support, everybody, and for letting us continue doing this all this time. Have a great night, stay warm, and we'll see you next time.